Good evening, everyone. I'm Nathan, here with my wonderful wife, Laura.
Hello.
And we're here to look at the wonderful, excellent Backstreet Boys Around the World board game.
Yep, this exists. Who knew? I personally did not know up until this very year that you're seeing this video.
Because I bought it secondhand and I thought Laura would like it, because Laura likes boy bands.
I do. I was the perfect age for when the Backstreet Boys were at their peak. You know, anyone who isn't familiar with them, they were a boy band from late 90s,
Yeah, the early
2000s, somewhere around there. I believe they're still together today, though.
Back.
In a different way, but this game was released sort of back then, so it's got things regarding their original like Backstreet Boys album Millennium and Black and Blue. It says new /
Oh boy.
Black and Blue, so it must have been around the time that album came out.
And look, there's all the target age group, I assume, playing this wonderful game.
Yes.
Copyright 2000.
Ah, there we go. Yep. So this is kind of a trivia game about Backstreet Boys with
Mostly.
a few extra bits and pieces thrown in. So shall we open it up and...
Yeah, and I paid $5, when I think it's probably $6 too much for this game.
Oh,
I
wow.
will also mention, the first time I played this game with Laura, I beat her by pure luck.
You did. All right. So,
Oh, that's a massive manual. Hang on, we probably need to spend lots of time discussing that.
fairly short instructions. It's a fairly simple game. We'll have a copy of that down below if you've picked up the game but don't have the instructions in there. Stop laughing. I'm sure there's Backstreet Boys fans out there thinking they'd love it. All right, so this is the board.
We'll just move this out of the way for now. For now.
On the back, it has a picture of the group.
Now, which one did you think was the hottest?
Well, Nick was the one I liked,
Oh.
although this picture is definitely not him at his best. It's a fairly...
bit sweaty there, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he? The board's quite small, as you can probably see. It's a little square one.
With my hand.
Yeah, I was going to say it's, not the biggest. It has their names, and then if we turn it over, this is the side you play on. So
It's got so many faces on it.
it has. So you start up here at the Backstreet Boys jet or something, I think they call it.
Something like that.
You have to go all the way around the world, hence around the world game,
Ooh.
and then pass the jet to win the game. So the first person to the end wins. The die... Hang on, Nathan's just unpacking the box. The die actually has stickers that you had to stick on when you
Which
got it
is
new.
always the mark of a...
Mind you can see here, we did not stick these on. Obviously, we bought it second hand. You can actually see there's normal dots, like off a die. So they've just put on a regular die and then put stickers over the top.
So is that... Because we bought it second hand, I don't know if they just lost the original die, but I reckon it literally was just a
Maybe.
regular die and they just stuck stickers over it.
Yeah. So 5 sides have a picture of each of the members. And then there's one side that just says BSB, which is Backstreet Boys.
It also stands for the banking transfer number or something if you have an Australian bank account.
That's true, like the branch number.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so this side is kind of like a wild side. You can pick whichever Backstreet Boy you want.
I think it runs a bit like Candyland, so you roll it and you move to the next head.
Sort of. It actually determines... Hang on. Sorry about my arm.
So, I mean, I know I've spent a lot of time with this, but I just have, just can't quite remember.
So it actually determines what you read off the back of the card. So, you roll and you go, oh, look, I've rolled Howie. Then on the back of these cards, there's one thing for each of the members. And then it depends on what you do. So say I'd rolled Brian, there would be a perform moment. Oh, no. Camera didn't like that, I'm guessing. Nathan's telling me.
Possibly.
So for Brian, pretend you get to go up on stage during Larger Than Life. So not a trivia one, that one. You have to get up and...
a performance thing. And if you get it, if the other members you're playing with deem it acceptable...
You then get to move to the next Howie space on the board.
Head, yes.
Yes. Sorry, Brian in this case, but whoever
you ended up rolling, yes.
So then there's the what comes next category. So they'll give you a line from a song like My Battery's Low, and then some options about what the next line would be.
It really doesn't want to focus
song.
on these questions.
Doesn't like the cards. If you get a dare one, you have to then dare one of the other people playing to do a challenge off the card instead. And then if they do it successfully, both you and them get to move forward to that particular
Do you move
Backstreet
via
Boy
the
face?
Backstreet Boys jet?
No. Well, yes, actually. Hang on, the playing pieces. What are you talking about, Nathan?
Yeah, so the actual playing pieces, which is probably the most interesting part of the game,
Yeah.
are actually like little like plastic planes.
Yeah, they're pretty cute. Is there only 3?
I think so. We were
Yeah,
at
we're
second
missing,
hand, so...
missing one. It is 4 players. Yeah, 4 players, 2 to 4. So then we have the name that song, where you have to name the song that they're referring to with the line from it.
Now I know why I was born. It's gotta be you.
That's right. And then all about the boys, that's the trivia part where it comes in. So obviously you need to know your trivia. Who is not one of Nick's favourite musicians? Oh, Boys to Men.
Oh,
there you go.
That's a bit controversial.
So each card has the same kind of mix. It just depends on who you roll, what you might get. Some of them are obviously easier than others.
All right, so all about the boys. What's AJ's favourite movie? Oh, Dish.
Like, this is how you won last time we played this, is because Nathan would just guess, and he happened to guess the correct answers about the trivia. And as much as I'm a Backstreet Boys fan and have been for years, I never really got into, like, what their favourite movies and things were. That I don't know, that doesn't do anything for me. I just rather listen to the music itself.
But who was born in Lexington, Kentucky?
Oh, I don't know.
Kevin.
So yeah, again, they just all follow the same thing. They're fairly flimsy. It's not an expensive, I guess, expensively made game is what I'm trying to say.
Let's see. All about the boys. What cologne does Nick wear? Oh, obviously Gravity.
You know, there's probably someone watching this going, oh my gosh, I know all of these. And that's great for you, but it's just not something I ever really picked up.
Let's see. What cologne does AJ wear?
Oh.
Jupe for men. Zoop.
Dupe.
And gargle the chorus to "It's True." You see, I didn't
Gargle the chorus.
see. I couldn't get any of those because I didn't even know what the song was.
Yeah, Nathan, you didn't get a lot of the perform ones, though. You got a lot of the trivia ones that
Yes.
we played. So it really does depend on, I guess, who you happen to roll. There's quite a few cards. If you played it a lot, you'd probably remember some of the trivia, you know, if you kept kind of going. But I think that happens in all trivia games.
But it's exactly what it says. It is
Yep.
Backstreet Boys related trivia and like just related things.
Yes, I believe if you get it wrong, you move backwards. So I'm just trying to check. With the dare one. Yeah, so if the player you dare correctly or performs well, you both advance. If not, you both move back. So
By the way, on the back of the box, if you first to circle the globe, you can consider yourself one of the biggest biggest and best
Yeah.
Backstreet fans, which I was.
Yeah,
And
of
second,
course.
I actually remember that CD player, that type, back in the day.
nice.
Not that-
Did you have one? Did you?
Honestly, I remember someone having it.
Okay. Well, if you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know down below if you are a Backstreet Boys fan, if you've ever heard of this game or played it, and what is your favourite Backstreet Boys song?
Or do you have weekly gatherings where you play only this game exclusively, like Dungeons and Dragons, but with Backstreet Boys?
Sure, let us know if that's the case. Hit that subscribe button and check back next week. We have videos every single Tuesday.
Sounds good.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.